President Obama promised that his health care law was not a tax increase when selling it to the American people, but the Supreme Court yesterday disagreed. Here's what Florida Senator Marco Rubio said after the ruling.
Here's what this means. It is now unlawful for you not to buy health insurance. And if you don't buy it, you have an IRS problem. If you do not buy health insurance, the IRS is going to be on your back and chasing you. They're going to take away your refund. They're going to increase your fees. They're going to come after you. That's what this now means for millions of Americans is you don't have to buy health insurance, but if you don't, you're out of compliance and you have an IRS problem. And somehow the Obama administration thinks that's a victory.
Right, but the mandate is not the only new tax. It will be taking more of your money. Stuart Varney is here. So, Stuart, is Senator Rubio on the money?
Yes, he absolutely is. Watch out, business, because here comes a different tax-armageddon. Business thought it had dodged the bullet, thought the Supreme Court would take care of it. Not so. The Supreme Court okays it. I'm going to read you a partial list of all the new taxes that are coming down the pike because Obamacare has been instated by the Supreme Court. Okay, if you fail to buy insurance, you pay a tax. If a company fails to offer insurance, it pays a tax. There's a new and higher tax on investment income. There's a new tax on a Cadillac plan, a generous healthcare plan. There's a new Medicare tax. It goes up. HSAs and FHAs, these are flexible health accounts, they're restricted. Medical devices, Granny's new hip, there's a new tax on that. There is a lower tax deduction for your medical expenses. Charitable hospitals, $50,000 per year each if they don't meet community standards. There's an innovator.
How long is this list?
There's an innovator drug company, that's biotech companies. Right. They'll pay $2.3 billion collectively every year, and that goes up.
Those are the innovators.
Oh, yeah, the innovators. All health insurance companies will pay a tax, and there is a black liquor tax. That is an offshoot of the paper-making process. It's wood pulp. It's used for biofuel. There's a tax on it.
Oh, fantastic.
That's a partial list.
Some of them impact people who are at the higher end of the economic strata, but there are 12 taxes that are going to impact people who make less than $250,000. And a lot of these taxes are going to hit people in the middle class. And Stuart, a lot of these taxes are going to kick in about the time the Bush tax cuts expire, which means we're going to get a double tax.
That is
boom,
the second
boom.
tax Armageddon. That's what's coming down the pike at you. Just as the economy slows, we're going to be hit with a whole slew of new taxes. Obamacare is wealth redistribution writ large, from this group to that group, using the government as the middleman. It's a vast expansion of government in the healthcare industry.
And the Wall Street has already responded. Instantly, hospital stocks went up. Medical device stocks went down.
Right.
And
health insurance
went down. So they're immediately responding to the verdict.
That's true. But the real impact is in the overall economy. When you've got a series of tax increases, like the one I just read out, and that's a partial list, you hit the economy with that at precisely the moment when it's weakening. Right. You will end up with higher unemployment and a bigger deficit.
But why aren't doctors happy? Doctors don't seem happy about this at all because I don't think their rate is going up, and we already need more doctors.
Are they going to get paid to treat the new 30 million new Medicaid patients?
At Medicaid rates, which doesn't please them.
It does not please them, doesn't meet their costs, so they're not happy with this.
Because the rates keep going down and however, even though you've got all that you've depicted right there, there's a possibility that if Mitt Romney becomes president of the United States, since it is now a tax, he could stop collecting it as president.
Yeah, we need to know how, if Mitt Romney wins, and if the Republicans take the Senate, how will they get rid of Obamacare in its entirety? That's not been spelled out yet.
Unwinding it would be tough. Great job on the live breaking news as you covered in the Fox Business Day.
Oh, thank you very much.
All right. We'll watch you today at 9:20 Eastern Time. Try to live up to yesterday's standards.
I'll do my best.
If you don't mind.
Why do we have to watch him then? We're watching him right now.